Hey guys, hey, hi group. So, hi, my name is Jess, and I wanted to hop on here today because a lot of you are having questions. So if you are seeing this, it is the intermittent fasting challenge that we have coming in January. I know it seems like we're posting a little early, but there are a lot of questions. A lot of you are curious. So I wanted to hop on here and kind of give you an idea and just answer some questions that you guys may have. So, and ease your mind. I know intermittent fasting sounds like really intense. It's like a really long word to just explain pretty much skip breakfast. So, hi, I'm Jess. I am a Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus. I have been with the company a little over 6 years now. I love everything about Plexus. It's my full-time job. Intermittent fasting was introduced to me about a year ago, exactly a year ago. And I love it. I'm going to say this, disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I am not a coach. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not anything except little old Delaware. That's where I'm at, and I'm Jess, and I love Plexus, and I have just fallen in love with intermittent fasting and the results. So over the last few months, I have been coaching a few groups, and the results have been absolutely amazing. So we decided to do a big one for everybody here. So if you guys are here, yay, welcome. I'm really excited to share with you. So some questions. What is intermittent fasting? It's really, really simple. We all do intermittent fasting. Whether you believe it or not, you do it every single day. So whenever we go to bed at night, your last meal, I'm just going to say this for example. Say at 6 p.m., you have stopped consuming calories. You are just finishing water and that's it. For the rest of the night, you are consuming no more calories, nothing. So say you sleep. I know this is an example. Most of us are moms here. I have 2 toddlers, so say you sleep until 6 a.m. You get a whopping 12 hours of sleep. That's incredible. Well, guess what? Your body has been fasting for 12 hours. 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., 12 hours. Amazing, right? Well, if you go just 4 more hours until 10 a.m., that would be a 16-hour fast. So if you consume no calories for 16 hours, because that's what we're going to be doing here in this fasting, is at least 16 hours of fasting. If you do that, that is a 16-hour fast. That's amazing. No calories during that time. Now, there is going to be people who say they dirty fast, which is fine. I started out by doing dirty fasting, which is consuming 50 calories or less during that fasting period. So whenever I would wake up, when I first started, I love creamer and sugar, or just a little bit of coffee in my creamer and sugar. When I first started, that was a big thing for me. Waking up, everybody likes coffee. I get it. But I did actually go down to no sugar and just a little bit of cream, so it was less than 50 calories. That is called a dirty fast. So if that is something that you want to do, that's fine. That's a start. That's improvement. That's great. So if not, go to black coffee, black tea, something that has no calories to be more effective. So that's all we're saying in that 16-hour period. Just don't consume calories. That's it. So just maybe prolong the period that you are not drinking coffee or cream and sugar or whatever, and just drink water instead. When I wake up, I can tell you now, whenever I have a big cup of water, as soon as I wake up in the morning, it is so much more refreshing than a big cup of coffee filled with cream and sugar. It's amazing. It feels really great. So 16 hours, no calories. It's not that hard. And if I actually do 18 hours now and I love it. So 16 hours of fasting and then eating for 8 hours. So that means from 10 a.m. till 6, you say, okay, this is my eating window. And all it is, guys, intermittent fasting, it's just a mind game. I know we're always taught like, hey, you need to be eating breakfast every single day. It's the most important meal of the day. Well, it is, but you can wait a little longer to have breakfast just because you're restricting when you're eating that real food. That's it. So just change your mindset. That was the biggest thing for me. When I was introduced to intermittent fasting, guys, I was a hater. I totally made fun of my sister-in-law for doing it. Sound familiar? And I said, no, absolutely not. You are starving yourself. That is ridiculous. Of course you're going to lose weight with starving yourself. Guys, we're not starving ourselves. You are just keeping your body in ketosis and burning fat. And after that, then you can say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's just more of a balance and mind game. So you have fasted for 16 hours, no calories. No. What supplements can you take during your fasting period? Nothing with calories. Collagen has calories. For this challenge, you're going to be breaking your fast, meaning that it's 10 a.m. and you need to consume something. You can go ahead and take your Slim and Active collagen, whatever you're doing for this. I'm just saying Slim and Active and collagen for an example. And that is what is going to break your fast. So that is amazing because Slim, as we know, regulates our blood sugars, regulates our blood pressure, our hormones. So whenever you are fasting, you're probably going to see in the first week, you're like, man, it's a change. So you might notice something where you're like, man, I'm starting to get maybe a little bit of a headache. Well, as soon as you take that Slim, you're going to feel better. I'm going to tell you that in the beginning, it might be tough just because it is different. But as we all know, there has to be changes made to see change, correct? So if you get a little bit of a headache, that's okay. Drink some water. You're going to see me preach. You better be drowning and you better be peeing 7,000 times a day, because with intermittent fasting, you do need more water. So start practicing your water now. Drink, 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 drink. Become a fish. So important. And then let's see what else. I have everything written down here. Yeah, so we're breaking our fast with Slim and Active. If you guys can have those two products, that would be really amazing. The last challenge that I did, we broke our fast every single day after 16 hours with Slim and Active. And then we actually did, for that challenge, it's not required here, I'm just telling you guys, we did use balance. So if this is something that you would like to do, when people were waking up first thing in the morning, they would take a balance. What that does is keeps your blood sugars regulated, and it also helps to keep you feeling full to prolong that fast. It really, really helps. So I like that. And then at night, when they started their fast, we took another balance as well. So what that did was the carbs and sugars you took in throughout the day, even if you didn't realize you were consuming carbs and sugars, it's helping to absorb that and making sure that your blood sugars are staying balanced. So that was what we did for that challenge. I know for this challenge, we've given you guys 4 different packs to check out. Slim and Active, I highly recommend it, because as soon as you're done with that fast, you're gonna feel so much better and feel replenished when you drink that. When you're done that 16 hours, you're gonna feel so good. It sounds crazy, but the first thing people notice is their energy levels are through the roof. It sounds crazy because you feel like you're not eating and you just don't know how you're gonna have energy, but it's great. So that's my recommendations, is having please have at least those 2. Next thing is MetaBurn. I love MetaBurn. If you don't know anything about it, check it out. Great for energy, great for anxiety, and of course the stubborn belly fat, thigh fat, all that white fat that's not good for us. So if you guys get that, that's great too. I would recommend whenever you break your fast, say at 10 a.m., you make your drink, Slim and Active, and then go ahead and take a MetaBurn with it. My biggest thing with MetaBurn is that you have to have plenty of water and you have to eat before or after taking it, depending on who you are. Some people can take it on an empty stomach, but I can't. But my recommendation is please, please, please drink your water with MetaBurn. It's a great product, but please drink your water. And then lean. Lean is actually my first meal of the day. So Slim and Active, and then I take my supplements, and then lean. I will make my lean as my first meal. It is so good. It is full of nutrition, all the prebiotics in it. It's amazing. If you guys can get lean, I highly recommend it. And it's just a meal that you can have, and you're not going to be, oh my gosh, I need food, and shoveling food in your mouth. That's the biggest thing I think people do in the beginning when they start intermittent fasting is they say, okay, I've been I've been fasting for this amount of period and I'm starving. Let me find whatever I can have and I'm going to reward myself and eat all of this food that I just see. Don't do that. What you break your fast with is the most important thing because you've worked so hard. Think about going to the gym. You go to the gym, you worked out hard, you burned 300 calories. You don't want to ruin that fast. You don't want to ruin that hard work by going to McDonald's. Think about that. Think about your body as a fat burning machine while you are fasting, and what you do afterwards is so important. Don't kill that hard work with a cheeseburger or some French fries. I know it's tempting, but don't do it. Get your body some good stuff. So slim and active, if you can do it, and then with a MetaBurn, that'd be great. And then your first meal as a lean meal replacement. I love it. That's my routine every day. And then take all of your supplements that you normally do. I can personally tell you my regimen. I'm not telling you to take all these products. I'm just going to tell you what I love and what has worked for me. I take 2 to 3 Probio 5 at bedtime with 2 BioCleanse at bedtime with A Balance and with Ease and Mega X. That is my nighttime regimen. In the morning, well, I break my fast at noon. So I wake up and take my kids, I go do all the things, I work out, I get on my Peloton, I go get my son from school, and then at noon, well actually like 12:30, 1 o'clock, depends on how busy I am with the kids, I break my fast every day with a Slim, Active, and Collagen. It's my drink I make. And then I have an X Factor Plus. I take a MetaBurn with it. And I take an Ease with it. So that is like my fasting, or what I break my fast with. And then I'll have a lean meal replacement. It is so simple. To me, it's an easy schedule. Bam, first thing in the morning, afternoonish, and then at night, and that's it. For those of you who are starting out, keep it simple. I'm gonna tell you, if you want help with your schedule, we'll help you. But that's the biggest thing right now is for you to say, what's my schedule going to look like? Everybody's schedule is going to look a little different. Do the best that you can and do what works best for you. Don't do what I'm doing just because I'm doing it, or don't do what Jen is doing just because Jen is doing it. Do what works best for you, because I can guarantee that if you do it and it works for you, you're going to stick with it. I can't tell you how many people I've seen who have totally changed their lifestyle with intermittent fasting. It is so amazing. It's a great balance. Why I love it and why I've stuck with it, because I don't do diets. I do not do diets. I don't count my calories. I do not count my carbs. And I'm not saying that I recommend you going and eating pizza every night. But what I am saying is that I want you to live your lifestyle and be comfortable with it, but still make healthy decisions along the way. So with intermittent fasting, I don't feel guilty having a chocolate chip cookie that I made yesterday. I don't feel bad about having a piece of pizza with my husband at dinner time and the kids. I don't feel bad about eating some ice cream if we're out, It's okay. It's a balance. Just prolong it. Don't eat it during that fasting window. Intermittent fasting is just saying, okay, you can have all the things that you want in moderation, but we're just going to condense when we're going to eat. That way you're not eating for 16 hours of a day. Does that make sense? So I hope this makes sense. I hope I answered a little bit of your questions. And yeah, so if you guys haven't paid the $5, make sure you guys pay the $5. And that just goes towards the prizes. And that's really helping us reward you guys for seeing results and doing the group. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. These are my favorite groups to do. And I've already done 2 of them and they were great. I posted some of the results earlier today. So if you guys can check them out, pay your $5, have 100 PV in December, please. And that's just making sure you guys have your products. Please, please, please. I can tell you, I've seen people intermittent fasting without the products, and then they start the products and they see even better results just because they're getting the nutrients. They're getting some really great products that they were deficient in or they just didn't have before. So get them. If you guys have any questions, please post them below. I will do my best to answer any questions that you have. And if you guys want to message me, go for it. Okay, cool. Megan says she likes to take MetaBurn while she's fasting. That is great. I know some people who love to do that. I personally just cannot, just because I don't know why. I just can't. Everyone's different. So, but again, if you guys have questions or whatever, ask them below and I'll answer them, or you can message me, whatever it may be. And I'm sure you'll be seeing my face again. So thanks for listening, guys. Have a great day.